Hello, hello. How is everybody doing? It is currently April 2nd. Anybody play any jokes on you guys for April Fool's Day yesterday? Nobody played any pranks on me. Of course, I'm pretty isolated out here by myself. So it's just, just me and my husband. But I guess a little bit of a prank, but not really a prank. It was more of a surprise. I was expecting to get Little Man today, and they decided to show up last night. And so the whole crew stayed here last night because they were taking his mama over to the west side of the state to go see her boyfriend. It's a new relationship, so she's being smart about not introducing little Bubbaloo just yet. So yeah. And because it's, all the way on the other side of the state, getting her back here takes a little bit of time because, he works and my daughter works. And that's her only two forms of transportation. So when she goes over there, she just plans for a week. Well, at least that's what it's been. This is her second trip over. She met him in person about a month ago, roughly. They've been talking for not several, maybe a month and a half. Been talking online. So finally went over to meet him. And I guess there's some sort of surprise that he has planned for her for this trip. So be interesting to see what that is when she comes back. Like, so what was the big surprise? But anyway, so I have Little Man until next Thursday. Which is, I think, is my daughter's next day off. Okay, so got the little witch's hat going here. Like, I just kind of jumped right in there, sorry. I guess I should look up and even make sure I'm still in frame. Yep, barely, but I'm there. So some kind of wizard hat that I'm building here. And then this gets glued on here, which then gets glued on the hat. So all around the circle, the inner circle, those little side leggies there. This, I think I'm going to go this way. I'm going to put the little paper piece down, and I'll put this down on top of it. Just got to figure out which way it goes. Oh, and of course, put the glue on the wrong side. But yeah, Little Man's still asleep. So we're going to try to get a video done before he wakes up from his overnight sleep. Come on. the big circle, the little egg, and the little egg there. Okay. I could have probably glued it on the other way and it not really matter, but let's turn it over, get it centered on the back, get it to let go of my finger. And then this glues onto this hat. Put glue on the feet. Glue up the center. And then up on that little point. And if I have to put more glue on it later, I can. Oh, I didn't even have to put any on the feet. I figured the feet would be touching, but the feet don't touch the brim. It's okay. So this is going to sit off in the back to dry. Okay. Now we're actually going to go back and do this in order. So step number 1 is this pretty little star here and sticker 316. This one. Does it go on the front? I'm assuming it goes on the front. Because it is a sticker that's gluing to something that's not paper, I'm going to add some glue. Also going to move this out just to the tippy tippies so that I can then place it down, hold it in place, squeeze the tweezer off. Okay. Now that, go back there with the hat. Then we have this one. And it's the other 316, which is like a little, is a clock. And again, I'm just going to grab just at the very edge of it. If I can figure out where the 12 is. Looks like nope, can't figure it out. It's like every time I turn it, something else looks like the 1. So we're just going to stick it in there. I don't even know where it hangs in the house, so you might not even be able to really see it anyway. At least not close enough to be able to tell the time on it. Then we have this piece. So since this glue doesn't dry fast, I'm going to glue up the next several pieces. And I gotta get back into my box for the paper for this one. Thought I had them all. Oop, dang it. We'll do, since we glued that one last, we'll do that one last. Okay, so this is 326. Just this one. Give that a squish down in there. Then on this is the other 326. Is this the one? Okay, let's make sure we are on there. And, you know, usually it's helpful to look from the back because then you can see the edges of your sticker. And move it slightly if you need to. And then the next one is 325. Oh, yep, I needed glue on that other circle. I was thinking so, but slide that off. Give the sticker a good press. This one. There's that one. Then this is the next step. And wouldn't you know it, glued it on the wrong side. It's alright, that glue actually dried already. Doesn't usually dry that fast. Of course, that's also not wanting to come out, which might be part of the problem. Really? Oh my goodness gracious. Center and stick. Okay. And it does wrap around the edges, so on the front and back anyway. Okay, so get that glued down. And then we're gonna run some glue along here. Some glue along here. Just using the table to give that a nice firm fold. And give that a squish down. Now I gotta get the paper for that. Seven, 8, 6, 4, 5. Of course it would be the last one. And it looks like it just sits on top, so my glue all burbling out. Doesn't come out when I want it to come out, but you know. Set it off to the side and it goes blurble, blurble, blurble all by itself. Put that on there. Okay, those are done. On to the next step. So by the way, we're doing decorative painting and it's funny, it says and stair. There's no stair in that. Oh, maybe that's what they're calling a stair. This is what they're calling a stair. I'm not sure. And then the next section is the chimney, stair, window, door, and rooftop. So all of these and all of these. So step 1 in this is these 4. I'm going to put glue inside the little notchies. On both sides. This notch fits in one side. Notch fits in the other side. And then this one, put glue in these notches. I'm going to put this down flat so that I can hopefully get those notches in place. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe I just need to hold it. So notch. Give it a good little squeeze. Get in there. Thank you. I'm like, my square's not squaring. It's a little stool. How cute. And then on top of that, we glue this. Turn this way so I can see to center it, hopefully. Move it a little that way. Pick it up, give it a little look-see. Okay, and we are good there. Onto these pieces here. So we got 2 little steppies. 2 little steps. Okay, so let's put glue in 1, 2 holes. One step. Ah! Go me. Stop gluing yourself to my finger. That would be great. And 2 steps. I gotta clean the silicone. I gotta clean the glue off my fingers because right now it's just wanting to stick. Everything's wanting to stick to me because silicone wants to go with silicone. It's not sticking to my fingers per se, it's sticking to the glue on my fingers. Step number 2. Some glue in the hole. Some glue in that hole. And these I've already gone through with my black marker, my black acrylic marker, and painted painted the edges. Get off my finger. Cute little stairs. Scoot you back. And this piece, I'm not sure what this part is. A window, maybe? For future. So this piece goes in here at the front. Try putting the glue on the post instead and see if that makes less of a mess. These have also been gone over with my and I need to go on the bottom with my paint pen. Okay. Now what's going to make sure that that's at a 90-degree angle is these going in and gluing to the back of it. So this goes here, glue here, glue here, glue on the nubby. This goes into that little hole and glues to the front of the window. Like so. And then this one does the same thing. I'm going to glue this long edge. Put glue around the nubby. Sorry, realized I was probably off camera. Not even looking because I was right up against myself. Again, goes into the little hole. And then line your corners up. In theory, 90-degree angles, right? And then the last piece for this section is the door. Which door faces that way. Okay. This medallion is going to glue right here over this center cube of the windows. just like that. Then down here we have 336, which is this sticker here. Sorry if I was reading, it shows like that you make a door handle or door hanger, but there's no doorknob. So I was trying to look and see if I missed a step, but nope. Let go. Whoop. Hold that a little tighter. Let go with the tweezies. Okay. Then we get a little piece of that copper wire. We measure that out to be 15 millimeters. Fold it kind of in a triangle. And then you hang this sticker on it. And you glue it to the door, where a handle would be expected to be. So I think what I'm going to do first is put some glue here. I'm going to put the wire on. Make it a little skinnier. Oop, not quite that much. Glue the wire down. Where a doorknob would normally be. And then this sticker will also help hold it on. Here. Only got a couple more steps and then we start assembling the entire house. Yay! But here we are for today. Let me move everything into your view. We've got a door, a window, I'm assuming this is a chimney stair. And yep, it's a I would call that a chimney stack. Oh, it's a chimney and stair. I'm assuming this is parts of another stair set. Then we have all these pretty hangings. Whoops! I knocked the chimney over because everything's still wanting to stick to my fingers. We have all the pretty pictures, wall hangings. And then we have what I'm assuming this is the rooftop. Like a big old wizard's hat. There is our project for today. Hope you're enjoying this series. I don't think I have another miniature house after this one. I'll have to look. If not, I'll get one on order. Let me know if you guys like watching the miniature houses. If not, you know, I mean, I'm doing content for you guys, so if you aren't enjoying it, let me know. But in the meantime, we will plan to see you in my next video.